You are not prepared. Today, we're going deeper and deeper than we've ever gone before. But this time, not down that famous rabbit hole. We are going deep inside the greatest fortress that has ever been constructed in the Imperium. That is the Imperial Palace. We're going so deep, we're going to be sitting on the Emperor's lap, because I have a theory that they may bring back the Emperor of Mankind. Now, before we breach this golden palace of dreams, I just want to say that this video will contain spoilers to certain books. One of those books is the Vault of Terror series by Chris Ray. If you're currently reading that book series, then it's best to leave the video now, because I am going to be connecting plot lines in that may, well, it will actually spoil the book series for you. So this is your first and only warning. Get out while you can. The foil says jump. Jump for your life. Anyway, so when it comes to the latest 40k lore and all the little tidbits that we keep getting, especially with the Primarchs and certain hints of Primarchs that may be returning in the future, one of the golden questions that I get asked, it's all about the Emperor. In the Plague Ward series, there was little hints of the Emperor's divinity and stuff like that, and him kind of awakening a little bit more, but there was more speculation, rumors, and that type of stuff, rather than hard facts. We never really got to see the magic behind the curtain. But one of the big laying questions is, will the Emperor eventually return, be reborn, and take the Imperium to the heights that it was supposed to achieve? Now, while the foil is in control of my bodily functions, what I will say is that this current period of lore that we're seeing in the Warhammer 40,000, the Emperor has to stay on the Golden Throne. If the Emperor gets up off the Golden Throne, then it looks like Terra is going to implode, the galaxy may be torn apart even more, the Imperium may lose. I don't see any scenario where the Emperor that's on the Golden Throne at the moment, wakes up, reheals, does whatever, takes his sword back off Guilliman, and charges into the stars. But there is definitely something else that could happen that could see the Emperor reborn and also have the Emperor on the Golden Throne as well. And this is where we get the information and the theory and the speculation and the rumors and the hype from the series by Chris Ray called The Vault of Terror. Again, fantastic set of books. Massively recommend it. Go out, buy it, read it all. You'll absolutely love it. I'm going to briefly go over it. I'm going to miss all the major plot points and stuff like that. I'm just going to stick to the main thing. And that is, the Golden Throne is dying. It's got years left. The Admech contact the Dark Eldar, who say, yes, we can help you. The Imperium then gives the Dark Eldar a system, military free, of like billions upon billions of souls, so they can harvest them as they do. But what they really want to do is build their own Golden Throne within the Webway, because the warp powers are breaching it. And what they do is take some of the DNA of the broken parts of the Golden Throne, and they are planning to clone the Emperor of Mankind and put it on their own throne, the Steel Throne, I think it's called, or the Iron, no, it's not the Iron Throne, that's Game of Thrones. I think it's called the Steel Throne, and place him on that throne to protect the Webway from the war. Now, this literally went to the highest levels, because the Fabricator General himself, this is the head honcho of Mars and the Mechanicus, was involved in this exchange of parts that the Dark Eldar are making and the Emperor's DNA to the Dark Eldar. But what they didn't know is that the Inquisition and the Custodes found out, and there was this massive battle within the Webway, and the casket that had all the parts and the DNA was destroyed. The Fabricator General was killed. The Custodes, well, who were there, all died. The Inquisitor died. Literally everyone involved in this storyline died, and no one knows, like, the Golden Throne is failing. There was a little servo skull, if I'm not mistaken, that managed to fly out, but then it ran out of battery, and it's on like this planet in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's going to be picked up by someone or something, and they're going to find out the true secrets of the Imperium that is literally on death's door. But the whole reason I'm making this video is that we literally have now a plot line where the Emperor literally could be reborn. Not by killing the Emperor, not like Cypher stabbing him in the head, which is, you know, one of the theories out there, but literally just remaking the Emperor and having two of them in the universe. Because let's face it, there's beings out there that can gene craft anything they want. We've already saw it with the Dark Elder attempt to do it with the Emperor, so we know that it can be done. It just never happened in this book. But if beings like, let's say, Fabius Bile found out about this, right? What if Fabius Bile found that little servo skull that managed to escape? Where art thou, thou dark secrets, little servo skull? Beep, boop, beep. The Emperor is doomed. Like, what the hell? Like, imagine if he found out and he managed to get the Emperor's DNA somehow and he cloned the Emperor, because we know he can clone anything he bloody wants, because it's Fabius Bile at the end of the day. He made Primarchs like he was making, I don't know, ham sandwiches for a picnic. It's just second nature to him. Belisarius Cawl is another one. He's a master gene crafter. He made the Primaris Marines. What if now that the Archmagos has literally just, well, he has been killed, he's gone. There's no head honcho anymore. What if Belisarius Cawl takes over? He learns about the Golden Throne failing, right? He's got years to live. He gets some of the Emperor's DNA. Surely he could craft a new body for the Emperor and bring the Emperor back that way. A brand new strong Emperor. All the Emperor has to do is like mind transfer, like, I don't know, like Xavier in the X-Men and stuff like that. Like put his mind in something else, and there we go. Brand new Emperor. Body of a god, mind of a god. I'm ready to kick ass and take names 2.0. I'm back, baby. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. Why would they do this, Valrak? 40k is in a great place. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I don't see them doing this during the 40k storyline at all. What I see this as is possibility as a foundation. Just like all these new Primarch rumors, the foundations. There's something to build on at a later date. Maybe in 10, 15, 20, 25 years, if some of us are still doing this 40k thing, maybe 40k is not as popular as it is. And they need to then refresh it, just like they've done with Age of Sigmar, or should I say Warhammer Fantasy, and then going on to Age of Sigmar. And then this is the base foundation of that lore to build on. All right, we're going to reset the setting. This is how we're going to bring such and such back. He's going to bring in a brand new crusade in. It's called, I don't know, Warhammer 50,000 Return of the Emperor, Age of the Emperor or something like that. This is what I'm on about. It's just little tidbits like this, which are like breadcrumbs leading to a bigger cause. It doesn't mean it's happening right now, right round the corner, but I personally think that this is put in there for certain reasons, to build up the world at a later date if disaster hits the franchise. That's what the foil has been talking to me. And we all know the foil is always correct.